Kids' jokes. 3 men were talking about their teenage daughters. The first says, I was cleaning my daughter's room the other day and found a packet of cigarettes. I didn't even know she smoked. The second says, that's nothing. I was cleaning my daughter's room the other day when I came across a full bottle of vodka. I was really shocked as I didn't even know she drank. Then the third speaks up. Both of you have got nothing to worry about. I was cleaning my daughter's room the other day and I found a packet of condoms. I was really shocked. I didn't even know she had a penis. Black humor jokes. Some people just need a hyuga euro around the neck euro with a rope. Alcohol jokes. The car sped off the highway, went through the guardrail, rolled down a cliff, bounced off a tree and finally shuddered to a stop. A passing motorist, who had witnessed the entire accident, helped the miraculously unharmed driver out of the wreck. Good Lord, mister, he gasped, are you drunk? Of course, said the man, brushing the dirt from his suit. What the hell do you think I am, a stunt driver? Sport jokes. A man went to doctor, every night in my dream I am playing soccer. Doctor say, take these pills, they will help you sleep better. The man, I can't take them, tonight is the final game. Little Johnny jokes. The teacher asked little Johnny, how can you prevent diseases caused by biting insects? Little Johnny replied, just don't bite any. Racist jokes. What do you call a Mexican having a shower? A miracle. Little Johnny jokes. Little Johnny walks in on his mother in the bathtub. He asks his mother what is the big fuzzy patch below her belly button. She replies, a bush. The next day, little Johnny walks in on his father while he's in the shower. He asks, what is that big long thing hanging between your legs? His father replies, it is a snake. A few days later, little Johnny walks in on his mother, once again in the bathtub. He asks, what are those 2 baggy things hanging above your belly button? She replies, headlights. A couple weeks go by and the little boy walks in on his parents having sex. He yells, Mom, turn on your headlights. The snake is crawling into your bush. Lawyer jokes. An engineer, a physicist, and a lawyer were being interviewed for a position as chief executive officer of a large corporation. The engineer was interviewed first, and was asked a long list of questions, ending with how much is 2 plus 2. The engineer excused himself, and made a series of measurements and calculations before returning to the boardroom and announcing, 4. The physicist was next interviewed, and was asked the same questions. Before answering the last question, he excused himself, made for the library, and did a great deal of research. After a consultation with the United States Bureau of Standards and many calculations, he also announced 4. The lawyer was interviewed last, and was asked the same questions. At the end of his interview, before answering the last question, he drew all the shades in the room, looked outside the door to see if anyone was there, checked the telephone for listening devices, and asked how much do you want it to be? Alcohol jokes. A seaman meets a pirate in a bar, and talk turns to their adventures on the sea. The seaman notes that the pirate has a peg leg, a hook, and an eye patch. The seaman asks, so, how did you end up with the peg leg? The pirate replies, we were in a storm at sea, and I was swept overboard into a school of sharks. Just as my men were pulling me out, a shark bit my leg off. Wow! Said the seaman. What about your hook? Well, replied the pirate, we were boarding an enemy ship and were battling the other sailors with swords. One of the enemy cut my hand off. Incredible! Remarked the seaman. How did you get the eye patch? A seagull dropping fell into my eye, replied the pirate. You lost your eye to a seagull dropping? The sailor asked incredulously. Well, said the pirate, it was my first day with my hook. School jokes? What does a graduate student with a science degree ask? Why does it work? What does a graduate student with an engineering degree ask? How does it work? What does a graduate student with an accounting degree ask? How much will it cost? What does a graduate student with a liberal arts degree ask? Do you want fries? With that,